भूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मीरारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। पूज्य माँ भगवती, पूज्य Shri Arvind, you all who are present here are fortunate forerunners of tomorrow, and the people who are listening to this elsewhere are equally the chosen children for this new adventure to be implemented visibly on the earth. The work that is being done is not simply for discarding this beautiful, truthful and benevolent earth. World is not to be discarded. The creation created by the Supreme, irrespective of its various names, various definitions, various potentials, and all different known and unknown varieties of its existence. But the creation is a visible God, and invisible God is non-creation. Who are we to understand why this creation was made and why we are also given this birth in this flesh and blood format? So salvation is also within our body, velocity is also within our body, matter is also within our body, spirit is also within our body, world is also within our body, and God is also within our body. The simple question is the question to correlate center with the circumference. If our pattern will be master pattern, if our pattern will be perfection at microscopic level, if our body, if our reality, if our life becomes the beautiful creation of Lord Himself, might be a miniature, might be a microscopic existence or macroscopic existence, matters least. Looking to the apparent reality, we should not judge, and we cannot judge the cause of reality behind it. So it is the cause and consequences. They are to be so correlated that we can have the perfect meaning of existence and the perfect meaning of its manifestation. Manifestation is the divine right of anything that exists. If God exists, then its manifestation also exists. If God doesn't exist, then there is everything that is falsehood. And it is not the case. Nothing is falsehood. As in Savitri Sri Aurobindo case says, world is not created by the random bricks of chance. There is a meaning in each curve and line of life. Then there is a meaning in each cell of the body. There is a genuine meaning of the divine in each cell of our body. there is a genuine pattern in our body. There is a each and every pattern, nature, prakriti of an individual has its own meaning. And every individual as human being should try to find out the divine meaning in his or her body. Our body is not useless. Our body is not meaningless. Our body is not non-divine. Our body is not non-divine. The divinity of our body is related to our lifespan. The relativity of our body is the divinity of our body is related to our individual relativity. The divinity of our body is related to this time and span of our body, that will be the new relativity of Einstein tomorrow, and that world with new relativity is going to be born. And we are so privileged in this present birth that we have been dragged, we have been attracted to be in her orbit, in the orbit of the mother. That is what for the first time Satprem understood, sitting before the mother in silent room, all alone, with no companion. Only companion is the divine. Jivatma is sitting before Paramatma. Jeev is sitting before Jagdamba. World is sitting before the creator of the world. If this perspective is made clear, then we can enter into this new orbit of the new world, new orbit of the new light, new orbit of the new energy, and new orbit of the new existence. Perspective is quite wider, different. Up till now, we have not gone through this sort of perspective, because psychologically also this sort of food was never provided to our just wandering mind. Mind being a center is a passage. Mind being a center is a hole. Mind being a center is a crack to see the invisible world for a limited being, for bounded being, for mortal being. But that crack is also not insignificant. That little crack is significant to open the ventilator, and thereafter to open the window, and thereafter to open the gateway to enter into the bridge which can safely take us to the another world. That is new world. We don't know what is what, and that is our confusion, bewilderment, uncertainty, plight, Kurukshetra, and confrontation. That is what Satprem understood. This crossing through the wall, this is a crossing through the wall. Wall is there, but we don't see the crack into it. That wall is not to be given to you for tremendous struggle. You will have to just fall it down. You have just to break it. No, already broken. It has already been broken. Simply you should see where that passage is there, where you will have to struggle in this time to enter into the new world that is already kept reserved for you. But simply you will have to cross over it. Mortality has been concluded. Mortality has been ended. Mortality and materiality have been already just conquered for you. But you must have at least faith, that must ardent urge, ardent prayer. You are just on the threshold of the existence. We are experiencing the similar condition, similar environment as Prahlad once upon a time experienced. The yoga of Prahlad, the yoga bhakti of Prahlad, the reality of Prahlad in the environment of Hiranyakashyap Lord came himself personally to make and to just give true realization to Prahlad, to enter into it. We are just on the lap of the Lord. We are just on the lap of the divine. But we don't realize what is the quality of our space. The lap of the Lord is the space of Prahlad. The lap of the Lord is place of us in this birth. Lord may appear in any form. Supreme may appear in any form. The supreme energy scientifically can come from the absolute reality to the new relativity at any time. We should simply await. We should simply wait for this moment in our life. So new space is there, so new time is bound to come to us. If there is new space given to us, the new time will definitely come. It's not the question for us to aspire just like hallucination. It's not our hallucination. It is our real urge arising from each and every cell of the body. Up till now it was hidden, and this is for the first time for entire humanity was made visible through Satprem. Satprem is absolutely imperfect instrument, but the great fortune on the part of Satprem is that he was selected by the Supreme in human body, the human body of mortality, the human body of existence, the human body of reality, the human body of this imperfect relativity of MC square was accepted by the human body of the divine present before him. That is the reality. The amphibian does not discard its old body. You should not discard your old body. Doesn't matter. This body which was given to you in previous births, even before that also the body was given to you in so many births as such you have been given body, but this body is a special body given to you to break this wall that has already been broken and to enter into the new world. Why don't you realize the true Swadharma, the true reality, the true microscopic invisible truth of divinity given to you at your cellular level? Try to penetrate into this cell. Try and allow your mind to penetrate into your cell to realize the true divinity in a microscopic existence has already been given to you. Why to discard this body? It's a very precious ground, very spacious space, but at a microscopic existence, at a level of the microscopic existence. Macroscopic existence is your body seems to be absolutely useless to you, full of problems, riddles, but is not so. Apparent Kurukshetra is given to you, but the hidden Dharmakshetra is waiting for your true and genuine realization. You must accept it. Prahlad did accept it. It was not the fury of the Supreme. It was not the calamity presented in present existence. World is preparing for a bigger change. And what is bigger change? Mother says, what is bigger change? Bigger change that you are to break the wall, you are to break your barrier, you are to break your barrier of mortality and start entering into immortality of your soul. The entire world and scenario will be automatically changed. You will be chosen by the God, you will be chosen by the Lord. That will be your concrete realization and concrete experience to your new mind. Why don't you try to enter into the new format of mind? With the shell of the mind, with the mind of the light, try to enter into the mind that was up till now kept in darkness for you. This is for the first time new light is waiting for the hidden light of your soul. That is real moksha. That is real salvation. You just awaken your light and you will see the crack in the wall, and wall as barrier will fall down. Even without your trial, you just look at the wall and wall will fall down. in this birth that was given to Champak Dadaji in Patan as an ordinary Gujarati, went to Germany, went to Berlin, looked at the wall of Germany, Eastern Germany and Western Germany, East Germany and West Germany rather. From the passage was already there. He entered into this passage and visited another Germany. No passport, no visa, nothing as document, permission, nothing required. To be a devotee, to be an ardent devotee of Lord, that existence of present body is given to you. What permission, what anything new, what anything as document, what formality you require to enter into it. It is your divine right. You can enter into it. Champak Dadaji entered the passage, went to the other side, came back from that side, living mortality in so many previous births. Now you have acquired a divine right to be immortal as the divine, because you are divine creation. Then also you were divine creation, and in this birth also you are divine creation. Try to understand your hidden divinity and you will be divine. That is the reality. Amphibian does not discard its old body. It acquires a new way of breathing. Try to experience the breathing, your system, your organs, your appearance, your form is not merely a form, evolutionary stage as human being. It is a form which divine has accepted many a times in previous births. Divine also has taken your form many a times in past. So the secret, that master key, is given to you in your cells. Try to find it out. That is the mind of cells. Your mind can digest mind. Your mind cannot immediately and instantly digest and imbibe divinity. But you can at least imbibe divine mind. Mind put into divinity is your avenue, is your option, is your birthright. Try to enter into the cell and you can find out sitting me there in miniature. It is the vast that is waiting for you, but atom has already been given to you to open up the door and to enter into the vast. You will be divine. Breathing with lungs, which enables it to step into another state. You can enter into another state. The state in which you are made to try is the state of mortality. But the state that is waiting for you is the state of immortality. You just open it up, which enables it to step into another state in the open air, on the source of this good earth, This earth is given to you as your space to realize the quality, value and the appropriate estimation of your own existence. The pattern given to you of this present body is the master pattern at the vast level, at the level where vast is existing rather. That is Swarat, Samrat and Virat. That is Virat, Lord Krishna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Krishna was there in the center of the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Arjun was there on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. The entire Virat was also there on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Why don't you look to the individual Krishna? Can you not look to the Krishna, the Virat? So vast is also divine, and non-vast, individualized atom is also divine, but it is there as cell of mind of cells in your cellular existence. That is, for the first time, Mother entered into this new zone of existence. that is the center of existence. On the source of this good earth, and little by little, the very conditions of the new environment force it to develop new organs and a new way of being on the earth. This is the master key, this is the light, this is the reality, this is the truth that is Anandamai, Chaitanyamai, Satyamai, but Parme, is there inside your shell. Try to open up this new avenue, keeping your meddling mind aside for a while. You will have the experience of the vast in the experience of this divine existence. Atom. Mother's body stayed right on this good earth. See, mother's body, Satprem says, mother's body is before me. That is the right way. Lord Jesus Christ is a way. Now mother is the way for supramental life, for interim race, for better humanity, for greater humanity to be existed on the earth. And you are the very forerunner to enter into this new avenue. But the new source looked a bit strange at first. They appear to be strange. We don't trust, we don't accept such reality to be existed tomorrow, because our mind is full of doubts. Doubt is the demarcation of our non-entity, demarcation of our mortal humanity, demarcation of our present existence. This present existence is the last incarnation of existence, is the last formation of the existence, provided we can make use of it in such a way that we can reach to the crack of the wall and we can be the instrument, crystallized instrument to make this wall fall down. And that wall is the wall of mortality. They no longer had anything to do with the old retinal vision. With our eyes, the vision that we get is the vision of mortality, is the vision of misery, is the vision of disease, and the grand vision of it is mortality. Change your retina, change your instrument, change your range, change your direction, and everything will be changed. That new way, new spark, new starting point, new beginning, new mystery is there, the mystery of light, that is the mind of light. Light as a form of mind, that is mind of light. Mind is not to be discarded. Mind is the spark of light, and it is pure with purity, infinity and divinity there in your cell. Try to find it out. Satprem is also made to realize this in the very presence of this human body of total divinity on the earth as mother. Mother's body stayed right on this good earth, but the new source looked a bit strange at first. So the hallucination and illusion of Satprem is also wiped out by the mother so gracefully that Satprem can be the instrument. In the beginning, Satprem was the dark and dirty instrument. Now was made so crystallized at present to ultimately to crack the wall, to cross the wall, and to bring nectar for the entire humanity on the earth. See, that was the great and grand fortune kept reserve up till now by mother for Satprem, that was made visible to Satprem also at this juncture. They no longer had anything to do with the old retinal vision back in the fish bowl, and the new conditions and laws, if any, had to be explored. Satprem, I am exploring new way, not for you, but for the humanity, but through you. And the new conditions and laws, if any, had to be explored. A sweeping change of program of my existence has to be made available to the entire humanity. And let me make you, let me accept you as the new passage for the humanity to change life of mortality into immortality, to create new time, to create new consciousness, to create new space. And as one does not step once and for all onto the new shore, since one occasionally falls back into the old fishbowl. If you not enter into it, if you not receive my message, if you don't receive my new experience, then once again you will have to fall back into mortality as you have been since last so many births. This is the master opportunity given to the humanity through you. First of all, you get yourself awakened. Before me, I am gazing you, I am looking at you, I am just protecting you in such a way that out of the force of your dead habits, you also will not fall into your old zone and accept mortality. Enter with utmost daring and courage and trust. You enter into this new zone and you will be receiving my boon for the entire humanity. And this is agenda. This is mind of sail. Your existence is just like a fish bowl. But fish has to open the eyes to look beyond the bowl. Don't accept this territory as your ultimate territory. Don't accept the territory of mortality as your ultimate and absolute territory. Satchidanand is waiting for you. Experience of immortality, divinity and infinity is waiting for you. But just get out of this bowl. Get out of this what we call kupamandukta, narrow, concentrated, wrong understanding of falsehood. Truth is waiting for you. Paramanand is waiting for you. God is waiting for you. Allah Ta'ala is waiting for you. Though invisible, but is waiting for you. Don't miss this opportunity. What exactly causes this falling back into the old state? What exactly falling back into the old track of dead habits and the return to the new one? What triggers the passage? For years, mother went back and forth between the two states. Mother for so many years had the same experience of reaching the height and falling back once again to the old habits, force of old habit, force of death, force of mortality. Mother had undergone that to and fro like a pendulum. But now mother is in a stable state of immortality to be given to the humanity after supramental descent. Mother went back and forth between the two states, and it is precisely the articulation of this passage, that hybrid state, so to say, which can enable us. Mother state is hybrid state, Satprem says. It is hybrid state. Mortality and immortality coexist. Mortality and immortality coexist. Light and darkness coexist. Reality and relativity coexist. Time and timeless coexist. This is the junction. The body of the mother, human body of the mother, for the first time became a junction where utmost and absolute probability is there to emerge for the new world to emerge. It is the new body to emerge. It is the new reality to emerge. It is the concretization of the absolute invisible reality of Allah, invisible reality of Supreme Parabrahma, invisible reality of the Supreme Truth is made possible in this and this very human body. That is the achievement and Siddhi on the part of the mother as Jagdamba in this birth. That is made visible, convincingly visible before Satprem. which can enable us not only to explore the features and secrets of the new environment, that will open up the new avenue where we can find out all the secrets of reality in which we are made victims, in which we are made the centralized located being in Kurukshetra, confrontation, conflict, miseries, disease and death. But also to discover the true reality of our own environment. But to realize the true reality of our new environment. Here we are sitting, that is also to imbibe the spark, light and new breathing of the new reality of tomorrow. Which our physicists, biologists and medical doctors think they have no thoroughly examined and codified. Medical science failed there. Physicists failed there. Biologists failed there to codify and decodifying this reality. This is not the biological reality that will experience divinity. It is the already given divinity in the form of the shell. The true reality of the shell, the true nature of the shell is our unexperienced reality of tomorrow. Try with this. You just enter into it, try, feel. Don't wait for any medical person to diagnose your disease, diagnose your present condition. No physicist, no scientist can come to your rescue to explain your existence hidden in your body at the cellular level. But their code is worthless. The code of physicists, the code of medical practitioners, code of biologists is worthless. It is only suited to a certain thinking fishbowl. It is for the victims of the fishbowl within the territory you are living, within the territory of time you are living, but timeless is waiting for you. Within territory of mortal relativity you are living, but immortal relativity is waiting for you. It's not MC square, it is the infinity that is waiting for you. Why do you accept MC square to be the absolute and ultimate and final relativity, final nature of your existence? Try to enter into the shell, it has been already given to you. And the mind of the shell is the reality. You can understand mind with your functional mind. You can understand that supreme mind with your limited and bounded mind. You can just realize, you can experience the mind of the light with your darkened mind. Present mind is a darkened mind, but it is an instrument. The objective is hidden there, and that is the mind of light. What there is in fact, what is the truth kept reserved for you is a revolution whose scope we haven't begun to measure. This is a new revolution you will have to face, you will have to start, you will have to charter the uncharted route as such. This is my route of divinity. I am experiencing at this age the root of divinity, though I am mortal. You also can have it in reserve. What there is in fact is a revolution whose scope we haven't begun to measure. Here are the first stammerings of the new world. Here are the first stammerings of the new world. This is the Sankhanad of Panchajanya, of the victory over death. Why not you look to it at present? You will receive this boon tomorrow. This is the verdict Satprem got just sitting all alone before Mother at the time of this great, grand and immortal experiment being successfully executed by World Mother. Lord, thou shalt wilt, I execute. So mother executed this experiment for the first time, and Satprem was the only eyewitness.